Okay, Uncle Jim, what was your first impressions when Mother brought home Jim Hare, a long-haired Glaswegian?
That just about sums it up. He was a strange creature from the east. East as in being a long way away from Strathlochlan. Well, in fact, it must have been Kilfinnan where we stayed when I first met him. So Glasgow was quite far away. But yes, he was different from the ordinary people you would meet in Kilfinnan.
We had joined Mount Florida Bowling Club 93, so that's what, 24 years ago. There was myself, Dougie Neal, Jim Stephen and Jim Hughes, and we had left Kings Park to go down to the Mount to play. Mount was a better green, we thought we would play better, and sometimes we do. We didn't really know that many people. We knew people that we had played against in competitions, but we didn't know your dad had ever played against your dad or that in any competition before then. First recollection of him was the club one night. Somebody had taken or put a pirate flag up on the flagpole. They'd managed to take the rope away, and it meant then that the flag was stuck up there with no way of getting down. There was no way that anybody could get it down with anything, and I think a few attempts had been made prior to this guy appearing. Nice flowing locks of hair, came with a couple of ladders, and I think you got actually involved as well, Jamie, with bringing ladders around for your own house. Put them up. He managed to get a swish stick that we had in the club, and he managed successfully to bring the pirate flag down. Pirate flag came down, everybody in the green gave him a big cheer, but in between times we'd been looking and saying, who's that idiot that's trying to climb up that flagpole? He must be a nutcase. And of course that nutcase is now our pal, because he's Jim. So that was my first ever meeting with him.
Well, when I first met Jim Hare, my first recollection of meeting Jim Hare was at Mount Florida Bowling Club. Myself, Alan Laurie, Dougie Neal, Jim Hughes, we all joined at the same time from Kings Park, and at that time we all played as a team. So Jim sort of attached himself to us, we got to know him. So we actually picked him up. He joined us, as opposed to us joining him.
Jim, I've known you now for the best part of 30 years, since I joined Mount Florida Bowling Club, and I find you to be very friendly, and if I need advice, you're always there for me. And I class you as one of my best pals, a trusted friend. But Jim, there's two of you. The one on the bowling green is entirely different. If you happen to be in Jim's team and not playing well, Jim will let you know. As I know to my credit, I've been called a little leprechaun, a dumpling, and a few others I won't mention. But that's you, Jim. You're a winner. Runners-up medal is no use. So be yourself.
First time I met your dad was at the Royal Arts chapter with George Simpson and I, and we got to know him then. And at that time you lived on Albert Road, and we used to go down to I think it was McPherson's pub that was in Albert. The Albert Bar was one side of the road, McPherson was the other side of the road. We used to drink in there, and over the years we became really firm friends. And then when Ibrox converted to all seating, as you know yourself, we got the 5 seats together, along with Alec McLaughlin and yourself, George Simpson and I, and it got to the stage, because as you know it was way up, two rows for the back, it got to the stage where I had to wait for your father and Bobby Norwood eventually to help me up the stair and help me back down.
Here we are in the seats we sat on for 27 seasons, 27 years anyway, between 87 and 2014. It was me, my dad, George, Davey, Alex, latterly Bobby Norwood has been sitting there as well. Some of the best days of my life here. Mo Johnston scoring in the last minute, and I remember my dad just like picking me up. Obviously I was a lot smaller then, don't know if he could pick me up now, but just picking me up. It was absolute pandemonium. So some of the great days, beating Parma, obviously beating Celtic numerous times, winning the league. So it was great to be going along with my dad and having all these kind of times together.
Father, thank you very much for having your second child. One of my fondest memories is hearing you playing the piano when I was a wee boy and softly singing to yourself. Thank you for buying me my caravan in the sky. You can see that I've tidied up for you. Jamie's making sure that he's only filming the clean bits.
One of my favourite memories of my dad is all our trips up to the caravan at Leek. One of the favourite parts of even the whole holidays for me was just the drive up there in the car. If it was me and Ewan or me and Jamie in the back, and Dad would have put music on, and it would be Queen, Dire Straits, Genesis, the Beach Boys, and I got to pretty much know every single lyric from every single song from all of those artists. So I have to thank you for starting me on the right musical path, shall we say.
Jim, I've been asked to do a 30-minute video just to say a few words on this very special occasion of your 70th birthday, to let you know how special you are to me, and the impressions that you've made on me and on my life. Sorry, it's not 30 minutes, it's actually 30 seconds, so I'm going to have to keep this short and sweet. I remember the first time we spoke, Jim, the first time that we met, and the conversation that we had. It means a lot to me and it stayed with me. You said hello, and the second time we met you might have said a wee bit more than that, but I can't quite remember. Jim, happy 70th birthday. Thank you for everything you've done for me personally, and thank you for everything you've done for Jane, Isabel and I as a family. Jim, I'm looking forward to a few drams with you. Happy birthday, Jim. From your favourite son-in-law.
Thank you, Grandpa, for giving me all of your sweeties. I like the way you tickle me. It's really fun. I like when I see you when I come over. I hope you have a nice day tomorrow. Happy birthday, Grandpa.
Yeah, well, I don't have any funny stories to tell, to be honest. But there was an occasion when we went out fishing. It wasn't particularly funny, I don't suppose. We had to get the two kids with us out fishing at Stracar, and we caught loads of mackerel. The kids were getting frightened, so we had to take them off before they come on board. There's fish everywhere.
The boats come into it later on, and a number of times we won the actual district trophy, and that was it for the Glasgow district, and we kept it in the bowling club, you know. One of the times we won it was out at Thorney Bank. We were out with your dad. He was in my team. Well, I was in his team. Nobody. You only play in Jim's team. Nobody has a team of their own. He's the boss. And we won it at St Vincent one of the times as well. But they were great times.
We'll always say, true way of getting a good team together is to win, is to get a good team round about you. So obviously we must have been better players than the ones that he had before. And we've been playing together ever since. Different competitions, different things. Managed to win a lot, managed to get beat a lot as well. Your dad's a poor loser, one of the poorest losers I've ever met. He's the Graham Souness of bowls. Show me a good loser and I'll show you a loser. Jimmy just likes to win. So much so that one time he got beat in a final, he went up the road, and his mother, Mary, had said, I need to put all the sharp instruments away because he was going to commit suicide that night. He thought, I should have won that game, and he was upset with it. But that's what makes him a winner. As I say, we've won quite a lot together.
He was a very, very efficient skip, and if you weren't doing what he told you, God help you. I'm telling you, he didn't miss you. He hit you straight in the eyes. Right, you, I want you to do this and I want you to do that and come up here or come up there. There's no messing about. You done what he told you, or otherwise you'll not play with me next season.
What else about Jim here? His timing sucks. Jamie, let me tell you this. His timing sucks. I think it was 2001. Summer of 2001. We were nominated to play for or represent Mount Florida Bowling Club in the Glasgow Triples. You know, as you know, we all played together. Jim played the first couple of games and then of course announced he was going on holiday. I think it was a cruise in New York on the QE2. Oh, very nice, lovely. But that year we reached the finals and we won the final. And we became Glasgow champions. But Jim will still look at that board, and he'll hate me for saying this, but Jim will look at that board in Mount Florida Bowling Club and see that his name is still not up in the champions board. He'll kill me for saying it, but we try not to mention that. I mentioned it once and I think I got away with it, but no, we don't really talk about that.
We were on the pub helicopter Sunday. I get out my sick bed to go to helicopter Sunday because your dad will tell you there was no way that we thought anything was going to happen that day, and we were just, and we decided we would just get together because we'd been together the whole season anyway. We went to the Viceroy. I was drinking Coca-Cola, I think. Your dad was drinking as usual, and it was Dougie was with us as well. And we just all decided we would go. When we got there, no thoughts of winning anything. We just thought that'll be it, and then we'll go up the road. And of course,
we all ended up
in Ibrox. Singing I Believe, you know. I mean, it's just one of those. It's one of those kind of moments. Manchester was another one. I mean, we all had a good time at Manchester. You fortunately got to the game. We didn't, but we all got home safe.
Always had a wee swallow in the Viceroy. And I remember you coming in with your big teddy bear and you made more money than we spent. With your wee hat, ding ding ding. Here's son, here's a couple of shillings to you. Now they were the good old days. Huh? A few times, well, one especially, George fell asleep at the game and the Rangers got beat 2-1. But George had fell asleep when Rangers were winning 1-0. And we went back to the Viceroy and went in, and Peter, the owner of the Viceroy, says, what kind of team's that? And George, what are you talking about? We won, didn't we? What are you moaning about? He says, well, what? We burst out laughing and they looked at us and he says, you're sure it's so you get beat 2-1.
Most of the times that we've played at Lochgelly, we've got beat. Your dad, and that was, he was one of the ones that did a lot of the organising long before I was involved. And then as the older guys left they didn't want to organise it anymore, and your dad took over and I helped. When your dad hadn't been well, last few years, different things had happened and he missed a couple, and I actually got playing the game and just organising myself basically, and they were the ones we won, you know. And so, not that I'm wishing you to be unwell, Jerry, but for the sake of avoiding a lot of Kelly.
He was trying to give me directions in Glasgow one day and he talked about this cloak. And I'm wondering why on earth there was a cloak in Glasgow. Thinking that it would deteriorate over the years with all the rain soaking through the cloak all the time. But my sister pointed out it was a clock I was to look out for. it's not only Isabella that tries to correct his accent, it's me as well. I think it was a Bridgestone cloak.
But his best one at Lochielly was the time that, I don't know what it was, his 60th, it was a birthday of some sort, and they had got a box together, and he'll laugh at this because he remember it himself, he'll probably tell the story better than I tell it, but they had got a box, a box with the bowls in it, presentation bowls, and it was all beautifully wrapped up, and of course your dad thought, oh, they've actually went and got me something here, you know, I didn't think they would do that, and of course they opened it all up, you know, and there was 4 turnips in it. Because of the way he played him, but he said he got his own back because he said it made good soup.
Obviously 10 years ago, on his 60th birthday we went to Barcelona together. Didn't manage to win the game, but still a great occasion to be there with him.
It's hard to remember all the, well, they're all good times, but it's hard to remember one distinctly good time, you know. Oh, and seeing him beat Celtic, of course. And that's it.
Brilliant. That's
there you go. My wee bonnet.
Your alternative hair.
Alternate hair, aye. Just to prove I've got hair. There you are. How's that? Hi, Jim.
Aye, great times, and I suppose I always used to joke that my mum used to cook, clean, wash up after me, mop up my tears. If I ever fell, hurt myself, she'd look after me, etc, etc. But Dad took me to Ibrox, so you know, maybe he wins. So aye, great times though, and you know, very lucky to have been in. Obviously, Rangers are a big part of my life now, so that's obviously thanks to my dad.
So once we got to Leek, first of all, what we'd do is we'd have to go round the whole caravan and clear all the midges out before we did anything, and we'd each have our little cubby holes where we would put all our stuff nice and neat, and all our wee toys and bits and pieces that we were going to have for our holiday. And our holidays usually consisted of breakfast, then Dad would just like go out and play, we would go out and play, and then we would come back for lunch, and then Dad would be like, go, and we would just go back out till dinner time, and all of us would be like crying at least 100 times each day. We'd be like falling off our bikes, falling into jaggy bushes, getting caught in barbed wire, things like that, but it was just so much fun. And I remember Dad, he would take us out on the boat and we would go for wee picnics on the Craig, or sometimes we would go kind of further out, and you'd always give us cans of Lucozade, which I just thought was just the most disgusting drink ever. And also I used to actually tell all my friends about your Daddy Specials lunches. I was like, if you come to the caravan, we have Daddy Specials, they're so amazing. They were nice bread and cheese, peanuts, crisps, orangeade, and sometimes I think some smoked sausage. But it was just brilliant. I mean, you would have that every single day for lunch.
Plus there was another occasion when we'd had quite a few before we went along to the game, and the game was really boring. Your father was sitting in the middle, my head on one side sleeping, George's head on the other side sleeping, and he went, for God's sake, what am I here as a pillar? And both of us were sleeping. Oh, it was, these were the days when we thoroughly enjoyed going. We looked forward to meeting one another and going to Ibrox, and it was just one thing after another, and the patter at times was unbelievable. Some of the things they come away with, unbelievable. So it was, you know.
I remember you told me to meet you after school. We were getting a new car, the red Fiesta, and you told me to bring along some good music, so I brought the tape of the best of the Beach Boys, and we had that pumping on the way home. That was nice, and that was the car that I would go on to clean the steel wool. You definitely got the dirt off, but took a few layers of red paint off, but it was all the one colour when I'd finished with it though.
Hello to my very, very favourite uncle on his 70th birthday. Have a fantastic day. I hope you have a great time, get loads of prezzies, and hopefully I'll see you soon. Bye.
But funny stories. I asked Alison, I phoned Alison and said to her, do you have any funny stories to tell him? She says, oh, I'm going to send a clip to Jamie anyway. I says, have you any funny stories? She says, no, I think, no, he wasn't particularly funny anyway.
I thought you were.
Anyway, have a lovely day, and I'm sorry we can't be there. I know I should have been in the hospital this weekend, but in fact that was cancelled, so God knows when. Anyway, hopefully we'll see you in the near future.
Yes, I want to come down so you can see how bonny I am. Your new eyes. I mean,
Oh, of course.
you thought I was bonny before, but I'm beautiful.
Wait till you see your new eyes. Once you get your new eyes in you, but in fact, Mary will get a wee break for driving the car about, driving you about. You'll let you drive yourself about. Anyway, get back to the bowling and enjoy yourself. Okay, speak to you later. Bye.
Good to see you. Take care, dear.
Oh, crazy times. Jim crawled up a flagpole to take down a skull and crossbone flags. I can remember him standing as well at the casino with his Gordon Gecko braces on. Do you remember them, Jim? Aye. What else? Yeah, remember John Wilson? Remember, God rest him, John Wilson, when he ordered up the wine that night, or he sampled the wine, and yeah, that'll be fine. You know, the waiter came to him. Well, you were raging that night. I always remember your face that night. You were raging, because that night is your night. You organise it, you draw in all the money, you coordinate it all, and you were raging. Never forget your face that night.
And how the nights would end would be, usually we would get into our sleeping bags and we would lie there in our sleeping bags, giggling and laughing away to ourselves, and we'd just be lying there and we'd be listening to you, watching television and just munching on crisps till we fell asleep. So I'd like to thank you very much for all those lovely holidays. I suppose I have to thank Mum as well for that, because it's, well, we know why. But when I always think of my childhood, that's the first thing that I think about, is all our lovely trips to Leek with you. So I'd like to say thank you for that. I love you.
And I'll always be grateful for, remember the cycle run? We did a sponsored cycle for my daughter. It was from Manchester, the heart of Manchester, to Blackpool. Now, although I was grateful for you doing this, Jim, my abiding a memory of that is staring at your backside for 60 miles along that route. Wasn't it a pretty sight? And you were in Lycra shorts, cycling shorts. To this day I hate Lycra.
I think I did teach him the rudiments of sailing, but I don't think he's got a yacht anymore. I did sell him a mirror dinghy, which he enjoyed pottering about Lochfinen.
James, have a lovely 70th birthday. You certainly deserve it. You've had a hard couple of years, the last couple of years, but you've came through it, and hopefully we'll be back winning bowls, and maybe the Rangers will even win a game as well. Okay, see you have a smashing night. Okay, bye.
Happy birthday, Uncle Jim!
What Jim is my go-to person. If I've got a problem or I need something answered, a question, I go to Jim, because invariably he always gives sound, quality advice, and I'm glad that I'm able to call him a friend. Now, Jim, I know it's your 70th birthday. You don't look 70. Honestly, you do not look 70. I hope you have a lovely day. I'm glad to see that you're back to good health. So enjoy the rest of your day. Happy 70th birthday, and I'll speak to you soon. Bye.
Now, regarding your birthday, I wish you well. But if you need counselling to get through this, speak to somebody that a few months ago has gone through this. I'm only a phone call away, Jim. Now, I wish you all the best. Have a nice day. From Rosemary, myself and my family, I wish you well, and God bless.
Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday, Uncle Jim. Happy birthday to you. Hip hip hooray!
Hip hip
Hooray!
hip hip
Hooray!
Have a great time, Uncle Jim.
Enjoy yourself.
I'm
by the
9
way,
years younger, not older
but
than you.
that card I sent you, that's a funny story. And also, that's what happens to you after 70.
Yes.
Okay, speak to you later. Bye bye.
Bye, dear.
By the way, Jim, just a wee token of good wishes to you. And I hope you like the colours. It's a wee swally, and just remember, just one at a time, just a sip, not too much. I don't want you getting a row off you, Mary. So behave yourself. All the best.
Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday, dear Jim. Happy birthday to you. Hip hip hooray! Hip hip hooray! Hip hip hooray! Happy 70th birthday from Carol and Pamela. Enjoy your day.
Happy birthday, Uncle Jim, from me, Charlie and Kirsty. Unfortunately, Kirsty's in work, but we hope you have a fantastic day, especially Charlie. What's that, Charlie? We are the people? Yes, we are. Have a fantastic birthday. Speak to you soon.
Hi Jim, happy 70th birthday. I hope you have a fantastic day and you've got many, many more years of supporting the Rangers.
Have a very happy birthday with your family in Glasgow, and many more of them to come.
Happy birthday, Uncle Jim. Have a great day. Bye.
Hi Jim, happy 70th birthday. Keep supporting Rangers.
Thank you for all you've done for me, Dad. Picking me up if I've been deported from Australia, or sending me out money to Australia on numerous occasions, or just having me move back in 7 or 8 times after you finally thought you got rid of me. You're some man. We are the people. And you better get back here soon.
Hey Dad, well thank you very much for all the good advice and all the rest that you've given me. I hope you have a happy 70th birthday, and here's to another 70 years, because the way science is going, that's a definite possibility. But I think you said if you started dribbling you'd rather we just killed you, so that's the two options there, you know, living for another 70 years or one of us sticking a pillow over the top of your head. So just give us a shout, okay? All the best, Dad. I love you.
Hi Dad, just like to wish you a very happy birthday. Happy birthday! Bye!
Mr. Hare, on behalf of all of the staff in the Hare Group, we wish you a very happy birthday. Happy birthday.
Happy birthday, Grandpa. I hope you have a lovely day with the fireworks tomorrow. Hope you have a brilliant day. Love from Isabella. Kiss, kiss, kiss. And I hope you love your card.